No, man. You got to be born again, meaning convert to the law, statutes, and commandments, put on the spirit of the Lord, and walk as a new creature. Right? That's what it means to be born again. It said he cannot see the kingdom of Yahweh. Shit. Playing upon tables. Brothers already brought out Sirach, the 10th chapter.
What verse? I brought out verse 7.
One. You ain't bring it up.
Yeah, verse 9. Sirach 10 and 9.
Bring it up. I got
Right.
one.
Because again, we all earth and ashes.
Sirach 10 and 9.
Bring it up.
Why is earth and ashes proud?
Why are you proud, man? You just earth and ashes. You was created from the dust of the earth. Right? Read on.
There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man, for such an one setteth his own soul to sale.
Get verse 13.
Verse 13. For pride is the beginning of sin,
Pride is the beginning of sin. Read on.
and he that hath it shall pour out abomination.
And if you have pride, you're going to pour out all kind of abominations, all kind of sin, all kind of heretics. Right? So brothers got to beware of pride in these last days. Give me 2 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 5.
15 minutes.
2 Corinthians 13, verse 5. Examine yourselves, whether ye be in the faith.
Hey, the scripture say examine yourself. Look yourself in the mirror, in the spirit, and examine yourself and see whether you be in the faith. Right? So you got to go back, watch these videos, meditate upon these precepts, read Galatians the 5th chapter about the fruits of the spirit. You got to apply it to yourself. Okay, read on.
Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves?
You can't know yourself, man. Know ye not your own selves. Read on.
How that Yahweh Shah HaMashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates.
Except you be a reprobate, man. Right? So the Lord is in us. You should want the Lord to be in you. You should want the spirit of the Lord to dwell in you. Because if not, you're going to be a reprobate. All right? And a reprobate is a man that's prideful, a man that's rebellious, a man that hates correction and order.
I got a precept. Get the book of Proverbs 11 and 14.
Proverbs 11 and 14.
Right?
Where no counsel is, the people fall.
Right? Where no counsel is, the people fall. So people have to have some kind of counsel, some kind of structure, some kind of order where things are going to fall. Again, you can't have everybody that's running around doing what they want to do within a church or a congregation. Right, Reed?
But in the multitude of counselors, there is safety.
You see that? In the multitude of counselors, that's safety right there, man. Right? Things run smoothly, man. And get Proverbs 14 and 3.
Proverbs 14:3. In the mouth of the foolish is a rod of pride.
Right, so pride is a trait of a foolish man. Right? You don't want to be a foolish man in this thing. Right? The Lord said, the foolish shall not stand in my sight in Psalms 5 and 5. Right, Reed?
But the lips of the wise shall preserve them.
You see that? So, brother, had a precept? I can keep going. If not, let me get the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, and verse 18.
Proverbs 16:18, verse 18.
Right.
Reads thus. Pride goeth before destruction,
Right?
and an haughty spirit before a fall.
Right. When you get that prideful spirit, and your fall is coming shortly after that, right? Because once you feel like you know everything, nobody can tell you nothing, it's over, man. Right, read on.
Better is it to be of an humble spirit with the lowly, than to divide the spoil with the proud.
Right, it's better to be in that humble, meek spirit. Because again, the meek shall inherit the earth, man. Right, so if you don't got that meek spirit, the Lord is not dealing with you, man. Right, no, regardless of rank or whatever the case may be, man. Right, now get Proverbs 15 and 21 real fast. Or matter of fact, let's get 22.
Proverbs 15, verse 22. Without counsel, purposes are disappointed.
Right, without counsel, purposes are disappointed, huh? Right? And that plan, purposes meaning plans, man. I mean, that word purposes is going into like different plans, right? They go awry, right? They're overthrown, right, without counsel. Right, read?
But in the multitude of counselors, they are established.
You see that? Now, isn't Israel the former of all things? Where do you think they get running governments and having senates and councils from? They get that from the scriptures, man. Because you have to have order. This is how you order your government. Can't just have everybody doing anything they want, man. That's wicked. Right? You a wicked ruler if you just letting people do whatever they want. Or you can be friends with a brother, cool with a brother, but you still got to keep that order in this thing. My brothers got it.
Give me Proverbs 16 and 25. Right?
Proverbs 16, verse 25.
Because again, that pride is going to bring you low, man. Right? Before pride, like the brother brought out, was that Proverbs 16 and 18. Yeah. There's a great fall. Right? So get Proverbs 16 and 25.
Proverbs 16, verse 25. There is a way that seemeth right unto a man.
It might seem right to you. You might seem like you know what you're talking about. You might seem like you dwell with knowledge. Read on.
But the end thereof are the ways of death.
That's main right. The end of that man is the ways of death. Right? So this is why you have to be humble, because you might see something, but that's not the right way, man. That's why you got your brothers right there pretty much giving you a different perspective on things. And you can't be that brother that buck up against that correction. You got to hear brothers out. Right? Because again, the end of that man are the ways of death. And it's another one, I believe, in Proverbs 12 and 16. Nah.
We're going to get started right 4 and 21.
18 and 12, maybe? Probably.
This is the book of Sirach 4 and 21.
Yeah,
For there is a shame that bringeth sin, and there is a shame which is glory and grace.
You got to be shameful in this thing until it brings you to glory and grace, and more glory and grace, right? You can't be shameful to the point where it leads you to sin. You got to be shameful to the point where it leads you to glory, grace, and mercy from the Most High. That's all I wanted to bring out.
Proverbs chapter 18, verse 12. Proverbs chapter 18, verse 12.
Proverbs chapter 18, verse 12. Before destruction, the heart of man is haughty.
Is what?
The heart of man is haughty.
Real quick, Tazadak, look up haughty. Haughty. Heart of man is haughty. That's like an Eve, man. A haughty Eve. You don't want to have a haughty mind. Haughty. Arrogantly superior and disdainful. You see that? So this man is arrogant. It's a snobbish, right? Stuck up, conceited, vain, proud, pompous, like a damn Edomite, man. Right? So if you got a haughty mind, hey, man, you got the spirit of Esau.
That's awesome. I got a preset. Book of Numbers, chapter 16, and start at verse 8. Right? Gotta go into it. Brothers gotta meditate and read number 16, man. All right, bring it up.
Number 16 and verse 8.
Right?
And Moses said unto Korah, Hear, I pray you, ye sons of Levi.
Right?
Seemeth it but a small thing unto you, that the God of Israel hath separated you from the congregation of Israel.
Right, so they basically was bucking up because the position they had, they didn't like it, man. Right, so he's saying, you think this is a small thing that the Lord separated you? Right, read.
To bring you near to himself, to do the service of the tabernacle of the Lord, and to stand before the congregation to minister unto them.
Right, read.
And he hath brought thee near to him, and all thy brethren and the sons of Levi with thee. And seek ye the priesthood also?
Right, you want the priesthood also? Right, because that's for the sons of Aaron. Right, read.
For which cause both thou and all thy company are gathered together against the Lord.
Against who?
Against the Lord.
Right, so when they came against Moses and against the leadership, hey, they was coming against the Most High, man. Right, read.
And what is Aaron, that ye murmur against him?
Right, who is Aaron that you murmur against him? No, you're not murmuring against Aaron, you murmuring against Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, the Most High. Let's see what happened to these men. Jump to verse 31.
Verse 31.
Right.
And it came to pass, as he had made an end of speaking all these words, that the ground clave asunder that was under them.
Right.
And the earth opened her mouth and swallowed them up, and their houses, and all the men that appertained unto Korah, and all their goods.
Read on.
They and all that appertained to them went down alive into the pit, and the earth closed upon them, and they perished from among the congregation.
Right, so the Lord put those rebellious men bucking up against the order